Hello, I am Taureor and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with the Mare Nostrum expansion, going for the Mare Nostrum achievement as Austria. We have finished our war against Venice, conquered quite a bit of territory, well, not a lot, but we took 4 provinces, and 2 of them will let us expand further. For example, Naxos would willingly become my vassal, or I could just conquer them, which would be easier. And the same goes for Crete, actually, and I think I'm going to do that. They're far enough that I won't really have any aggressive expansion for that, and from there we can move on to the Knights later on, when we no longer have the truce with them. And that will give us some control over the Mediterranean. We are basically looking for places to expand. France has returned to the friendly status for some reason. I might redo the alliance with them, we'll see. For now we are at 10 out of 6 possible diplomatic relations, which is way too many, but I still think it's worth it. Mostly royal marriages. Trier. I could break the alliance with Trier. They're still voting for us, I think I'll keep it. Yeah, this is the necessary evil when you're playing diplomatically. I am currently hunting for personal unions, and I have tons of allies. Right. Maybe the alliance with Scotland was not necessary. But we did have a chance of a personal union back then as well. Alright, what is our next move? Well, I'll just unpause the game. But first, let's start preparing claims for those 2 countries over here, Naxos and Crete, and for that I will need 2 diplomats. Although I could keep improving relations with France just to make sure they do not become an enemy. Brandenburg I do not want an alliance with because we have a chance of getting a union or an heir, and we can't spare the diplomatic relations to vassalize them peacefully. So let's just prepare for conquest. Build spy network over here, and build spy network over here. Naxos and Crete are our next conquests. And I will need to move my fleet for that. Yes, I was going to attack England, but those are very... well, wrong slider. Those are very good targets. So you guys should regain your morale, and then we can sail you down there. How is my force limit? Naval force limit, 13 out of 13. Okay, won't get more ships for now. I do have a lot of transports. They might not be up to the task of fighting in the area. No, they will be. That's fine. Now, Hungary, how are we doing on our relations? Pretty good. Don't need to worry about that. I will accept the request for military access from everyone, so we get some more relations. Now, Bosnia and Serbia will probably be our next targets after Naxos and Crete. But Naxos and Crete are, well, they have no allies. I think they just liberated from Venice, something like that. Don't really remember how the situation was. Anyway, I will be able to conquer them quite easily. Actually, I will need those ships to transport my troops, so they should go here instead. Yes, I'll need them to transport my forces so that I can start the attack. Now, how's the succession? If the Brandenburgian ruler dies, we get the Union, which is perfect. And if the Aragonese king dies, they still keep the dynasty. I still don't know why that happened. Maybe some of you commented on that. However, it's still the same day for me, because I do like recording in bulk. Okay. How are we doing on the Imperial Authority? Yeah, we would have passed the reform already if we didn't have to lose all that authority earlier on. Unfortunately, the princes don't really like us, so we will have to take rounds improving relations with all of them before we can pass the reform. But currently our diplomats are busy. France disputed succession. Seriously? Okay. a coast has been raided. Doesn't matter. Why can't I pause the game? My spacebar stopped working. Okay, can we go to 11 relations? Will you accept a marriage? No, because we have too many relations. I would need to drop one relation for them to accept a marriage. An opportunity of a union over France is too huge to pass up. We do have to risk that. So I do need to... Improving relations would not be sufficient. I do need to break one of my relationships. Let's see which one. Maybe Trier. Let's see. Hungary I need. Scotland I don't really need, but I don't want to break the marriage. So someone we don't have a marriage with. We could either break the marriage with Savoy, that would cost us 1 stability, we won't need it anymore, or we could break the alliance and guarantee with Trier. I think the marriage with Savoy is pretty useless for us. And I do hope our king will live at least a while longer. I think I can sacrifice 1 stability for that. Because if I break the alliance with Trier, they will no longer vote for me. Yeah, let's break the marriage with Savoy. They will start hating me, but it doesn't matter. I do worry about... Oh, again, spacebar not working. Wait a minute, maybe my keyboard has disconnected. No, it's just the spacebar. Oh. Weird. Okay. Break royal ties. This is unfortunate, we will lose stability, but we did get quite a lot of events that increased stability. Okay, and now they will accept the marriage, and they would accept the alliance back, would they? No, they wouldn't, because we're allied with Aragon. It doesn't matter. I don't really need the alliance right now. If we can get the Habsburg dynasty on their throne, well, then we declare war. Even if we have to take tons of loans and tons of mercenaries. A union over France basically wins us the game. So now we're trying for Brandenburg, Aragon, and France. Maybe attacking Naxos and Crete before this is resolved is not such a good idea, because we do want to be ready. It's not very likely. 44 is still not that old. They can still easily get an heir. But if they don't, or if he dies in battle, which is likely because the AI tends to make their kings into generals, then who knows, maybe. It would be so wonderful. Okay, we have built up our spy networks, so we can... what's that? Cover action. I do need to close those. Covert action, fabricate claim. And the same for Crete. Okay, we won't need those spy networks anymore. Let's recall those guys. And start transporting our armies. Well, one of them will be sufficient, so let's just use automatic transport to move them there. I would ideally, I would want to finish coring before I attack. Do you have a claim or a core here? No, you don't. And Crete. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, it doesn't matter if there's a core on them. I could release Croatia, but really no point to it. Still, the chance still exists. Succession war between Austria and Brunswick, which I welcome. Aragon. Trastamara for some reason, I don't understand. And Habsburg in France. Yeah, let's make sure to keep our prestige high. Oh, it's actually increasing. Perfect. Unlawful imperial territory. Oh, there is unlawful imperial territory, and it reduces my prestige. Wait a minute. There's more imperial territory. Would you like to return it, please? I could attack them for it. Have you annexed anyone? You have annexed Ansbach. Do you have allies? Würzburg and Württemberg. I could easily beat you into submission. Okay, who else? Cologne. They do love me. They would accept it, but they are an elector and an ally. Have you annexed anyone? Seems like you have not annexed anyone. And they are a bishopric, so they cannot be... they cannot challenge us for the imperial throne. Those two are unlawful territory, but you have not annexed anyone. You have not reduced the number of princes. I think I will leave them alone just for good relations, because they are voting for me. Right, who else do we have here? Switzerland. They would not accept, and they have taken... they have taken Savoy. I'm not sure I don't want to fight them. I don't want to fight the Papal State and Montferrat and Mantua. I could, but I don't want to, not right now. Not with all those opportunities that could be ruined by a war. And Florence that would not accept. Well, I think I have to live with that. I will attack Bavaria at some point and release Ansbach. But this is not the perfect moment for it. The perfect moment is after we have achieved victory over France and subjugated them in a personal union. Which might happen. There's a chance. And we don't have an alliance, we don't have a truce, we could attack them right away. They do have allies, and it would be extraordinarily difficult. Oh, I wouldn't even get any allies. It would be just me and Bohemia. How about Trier? Nope. Aragon. Yes, if we had enough favors. Muscovy. Yes, if we had enough favors and more diplomatic reputation. Okay, if we get Muscovy on our side, that would be perfect. Okay, regional noble challenges Austria. Sure, you can have a local strong noble. Which province is that? Namur. That's one of the new ones, right? Yeah, it has a very high autonomy anyway. So what can I do with this newfound loyalty? I could get some more military power. They would become disloyal, but only for a while, because this will be increasing. General with 40 tradition, they gain influence. I don't like that. Oh, I cannot demand military support. That's unfortunate. And I do not need manpower. Forget it then. Saxony has disputed succession. Do we have an alliance? No, we don't. And you're too young for me to attempt that. Right. My army is being transported. Going to wait a little while longer, and there we are. I think it's time to attack. That will cost us some money for army maintenance, but it doesn't matter. Do we want our heir to die? In general, yes, but not right now. So we will not assign him to this army. Let's assign the normal general instead. Rigorous research. Perfect. And my fleet maintenance is up. Oh shit. The Emperor is dead. Oh, our new heir is amazing. The new Emperor is coronated. We remain the Emperor, and we can actually pass an imperial reform soon. Now, are you actually leading an army? You are not. Good. Franz I, the Dim. We do want him to die, but this is a difficult time, and we have lost our royal marriages, so let's redo them right away. Oh no, they won't accept it. Oh no. This is horrible. Austria has too many diplomatic relations. Oh, this has not updated yet. I have sent the marriage request to Brandenburg already. Oh, that's not good. Okay. now they will accept it. The game needed to update. Who was the third? Aragon. Yeah, but Aragon... Well, we already have an alliance with them, so let's keep the marriage as well. Okay, we're back to 9 relations. Weren't we at 10? Didn't I break something? Oh, right, I had another marriage that I didn't need, but didn't want to break too many at once. That's fine. That's even good. I could marry Saxony, but they're way too young for that to make sense. Alright, we have the mission to improve relations with Salzburg, which I forgot about. Okay, let's wait until the end of the month and see if we would actually get all the things we need. Oh, crap. We just get the dynasty and not the union. Still get the dynasty. How about Aragon? Nope, still Trastamara. Was that Muscovy proposing a royal marriage? Did I accept it? Yes, I did. Good. Maybe that will change again. That sometimes switches around. No succession war now. I really don't know how this is governed exactly. Nevertheless, we are ready to attack. Almost. Our fleet will blockade the crossing. Oh, Hungary. Do I have an alliance with you? Yes. So, yes, I will accept the marriage. Oh, wait a minute. They're in a trade league. I didn't realize that. Crap, I don't want to fight all of those people. How about Crete? Crete is not in a trade league, are they? No, they're not. I think Nexus just joined the trade league. I don't think they were there. Right. I need to wait for my morale to be higher. Also need more transports. 3 more transports to be exact. Before I can actually invade them. So that I can actually succeed with our attack. Although they have no general, so I might... What's your military attack? 4 minus 5. So I might succeed even without the transports. But I do need full morale. So let's wait a little while. If they join a trade league in the meantime, oh well. Brandenburg, how about that succession war now? No. Maybe if he gets even older it will be an option, but even if it's just our dynasty, it paves the way for a future attack. Oh, and France has conquered a ton of Castile. Good thing we abandoned them, really. Oh, and now it's switched to von Habsburg. Perfect. Aragon, France, and Brandenburg can all get our dynasty if we get lucky. And then we can just attack everyone. We have enough points for the next 2 ideas. I will do that because diplomatic reputation is super useful. For example, it would make Muscovy join us in the war against France, I believe. If we had enough favors. How many favors do we have? 7. 1 yearly. So in 3 years they would join us against France. That would actually be very helpful. Although they probably wouldn't be able to get through Lithuania and Poland unless we ask them for military access. Okay, there's a lot of options. We're ready to attack Crete now. Let's just make sure that nobody got the dynasty in the meantime. The Valois, Achilles, and Trastamara. Nobody did. Crete, attack. Nobody joins nobody. Now this will be difficult. Wait a minute. The smaller army is going first. That is not acceptable. Let's micromanage this. You get on the ships. You get over here. And now they don't have full morale. We will probably lose this still. Although I am hopeful. And we can invest in admin tech. Well, not right away. Declining power of the nobility. Good. Now, we do have a good general, so we should be okay. He will more or less mitigate the crossing penalty. But, just to make sure... We also have more morale. Just to make sure, let's send additional troops in the meantime. If they can get there in time, they should ensure our victory, which could happen anyway. Which will happen anyway. Ah, didn't see the end of the battle. I suppose it doesn't matter. Okay, now the siege is progressing and we can pay attention to what's going on. France. It's all well. It is all well. Okay. Let's wait for them to die. Oh, I wish we could assassinate. Oh, wait a minute. Did they add assassination to covert actions? I don't think they did. That's so unfortunate. I wish there were assassinations here. Really, that would be so much easier to just take over countries. Now, France is our priority. But if we can get others, it will be equally good. If we enforce a personal union on Aragon, we would get Naples as well. Although this is something for much later. We do have an alliance with them, and we would need first to establish the dynasty, so don't really want to jump on Aragon like that. It would be best if they integrated Naples before we did that. Just for convenience, so we don't get too many relations. That would actually save us from conquering them militarily. So the war that we planned against England was delayed indefinitely. I am really counting on this one. France, Brandenburg, Saxony, Galicia, and Aragon. Okay, it is time to end the episode now. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, click the like button. And I'll see you soon with the next one. Bye.